Hello, Guardians. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 4 of the Skyrim playthrough or let's play, whatever you want to call it. My mic might sound a little bit different, and that is because I went through the settings and messed around with the filters a little bit. You can still hear my keyboard when I'm talking and pushing the buttons, but it should sound a little bit smoother. I also realized my headset is always at 30%, so I don't actually know if the game is loud or not for you guys when I rewatch it. Okay, when I rewatch it, everything is fine, but I want you guys to leave a comment if it is too loud or if it's too quiet. If it's too quiet, I don't know how to change it, but if it's too loud, let me know and I'll see if I can fix it. But with that, I think that's all, so let's jump straight in. So where we left off was, I believe we had just fought in the dragon, which for you guys, the only time would have passed would have been what I would have posted it Friday, so 2 days. But for me, it's been about a week because I was working on my strategy games and getting those through, so I haven't really been playing or recording Skyrim. I am glad to be back though. What were we going to do? We were going to go speak with the Greybeards. Also, there's a new thing which by the time you've watched this episode, it should be out on the 14th, but I'm doing shorts. I'm not great with them, I'm new to them, and what I'm going to be doing is creating Sunday shorts, and I'll explain that. So Sunday shorts are a one-time thing, like over every Sunday is what I mean. So I'll be posting one short of one video that had happened that week. For example, the short on the 14th was me thinking I died, but I realized I did not. It was just me falling down. And there'll be, all the shorts will probably be leaning towards like funny, just something I think is casual and cool. Strategy, if I'm posting a show about my strategy games, stuff like that. Also, with every video I do it to my best to be what's the word, authentic. I don't think that's a word, but I'm gonna go with it to you guys. So what that means is I don't do any cuts, and so everything you see in these videos, what, sorry, I just got sidetracked. There's a floating giant's hammer. Okay, but onto it. So everything I do is raw. So if there's a funny thing and I say it and everything, there's no script, there's no editing, nothing like that. Like if it happens on one of the videos, it happens, and I think that is the best way to interact with people and play games. I know it feels like every YouTube channel that I watch nowadays cuts and does edits, and I understand why they do it. It's just not a me thing. I like it where, so for me, I like streams, so I watch streamers a lot, and they don't do any of that editing and cutting even when they post on YouTube. And yes, it's 2 hours long and everything. We are doing it a bit on a smaller thing because we're not really streaming. We're doing YouTube videos, so it's 30 minutes to 40 minutes. But I've always enjoyed like how they do things. Like you see everything they do, every mishap, every good thing, every bad thing, and that's how I want to build this YouTube channel. I missed. That's sad. Nice. But besides that, another note, I believe it was episode 2, or episode 1, I can't fully remember, but I mentioned a YouTube I used to watch, and I did go back and watch him recently, but I talked about how he did a 100% Skyrim, 100% Oblivion. I won't do that because I'd lose my mind. I don't know how he did that. But I wanted to give him a shout out just because I think it's cool what he did, and his name is, if I'm gonna hope I'm not butchering it or anything, but I believe it's Grovana. But I liked how he did his Skyrim and his Oblivion and everything. Right, it's a book that has nothing because he's blind. I forgot about that. But I just wanted to, because I wanted to mention him before, because if you guys are into like 100% and stuff, I know most YouTubers would like tell you guys to go watch other people because it makes sense not to. But if you're into that, I do suggest to go watch him because he is good and he is entertaining. I think he's done a Fallout as well, if you know that, but I'm not 100% sure. Ingredients. Ow. But I also realize that, how would I put it? So by the time this comes out, it's already happened, but I probably already talked about it on another one of my series. I don't know if I've talked about it on my Skyrim one. That hurts. Get him, Lydia. Please say I have a potion. I do not. How do I get to favorite skier? Gotcha. I can't even do that either. Let's put that at 1. Let's put that at 2. Let's put that at 4. Okay. Good job, Lydia. So, back to what I was saying, was I've mentioned this in the other series. You would have already gotten a hint from it, but I am changing my style on YouTube thumbnails a little bit because I feel like the Kinchi series and the Esports Godfather one, which were both my like, I guess you'd say like test series, kind of. I didn't really finish either of them because Kinchi corrupted save file, sadly, and Esports Godfather, a new update is coming out I believe this month, and a save wouldn't go over, so I made the decision to go ahead and end that series so that I can create a new series on it when it comes out. But the style fits what I'm going for a lot more, so it is it's also really like cute and fits the vibe of what I'm going for, which is chibi for him with a background. So basically a good example of that would be Skyrim, for instance. It's a chibi high elf with the College Winter Horde design in the background. And then for like my strategy games, it's a chibi of a Roman leader with like the Roman Empire in the background, kind of like that. And that is probably how all of my playthroughs and everything will look like thumbnail wise, because also I will say there will be the episode number on the top right. I just picked up a pickaxe. And then there will also be the game on the top left. and there won't be any more wording in the middle, because I found out that that is very messy. Probably isn't the word I'm looking for, but it clogs up the screen with like the episode number, the title, the image, and you don't really know what you're looking at. But with this new thumbnail style that I'm trying, you know exactly what you're looking at. You're looking at either the high elf in the background standing there with his magic, or you're looking at the number because you know what episode it is, or you take a quick glance to the top left and you're like, oh, he's playing Skyrim, like that. So what I'm doing with all of that is in the titles, it will be basically what the title should be, will be there, and then more will be in the description about what is going on in the episode, if you want a quick rundown, what you can expect, stuff like that. And I find that to be much better, in my opinion, than just filling the word with, the thumbnails with like words and images and numbers. So instead I'm going that route. So it's kind of a mix. You have the thumbnail and it shows you what game I'm playing, what episode and everything, and then if you want more info, you have the title. And for me, those two basically feed off each other, and I feel like that is the best way to do it. So for now, that is what I'm going to and probably for the foreseeable future, that is probably going to be my thumbnail style and my full style. I do hope you guys enjoy it. It takes a bit to do the thumbnails, titles, description, and everything, but that's fine. I usually, for the week worth of videos, well, it takes longer. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those videos, what you're gonna be watching for the next probably month. And I'm only naming those because my strategy series I've already made for the month, so I wouldn't actually like be making them. You won't know that. There won't really be much of a difference because I'll still make them afterwards, so there won't really be a gap, but you'll know if you watch this video. Anyways, I'm losing track of where I was. But oh god, what was I saying? This happens to me too much. I'll probably remember soon. Oh right, be making the progress part. So just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday episodes. I do 3 of each every week. So okay, he gave me a kill animation even though he wasn't dead. But and all of that setup with the thumbnail, the title, the description, and everything takes. So the recording is the easiest part of the whole thing. It takes me about, I want to say, like, what? It's 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So sorry, I'm doing math and fighting. I'm gonna die. Where is Lydia? Ouch. I'm dead. Do I have any magic? There you go. So, with that, it takes 3 hours of recording, and after each time I record, I watch the video all the way back, so that takes another 3 hours. So it takes about 6 hours to get the videos all like done and me rewatching. And I watch it just because, hang on, consumes all magic and summons the undying ghost for 60 seconds. The ghost achieves equal to twice the amount of magic consumed. Oh, that's actually really cool. But I watch it back just because I look for things that I could fix in the next episodes and so on. But if I didn't do that, it only takes 3 hours of recording. Then comes the time consuming things. which is the thumbnail. When I'm first starting a series, takes about, I want to say, 5 hours. Thankfully, I'm not starting any new series right now because we finished our Civ 6 games for the month, and we're doing Skyrim and Pathfinder Kingmaker Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I won't be adding any new series, so it's a lot easier to get the thumbnails going for current ones, because all you have to do is so I do everything in Canva, and then I export it over to Adobe. And with Adobe, I go ahead, and once I'm done creating everything, so it's a whole process. So I use also Krita, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's a free art thing. It really helps with resizing. That's mostly what I use it for. Because sizing is so annoying, which is why it kind of looks like my thumbnails are a little stretched and like bigger because I resize. But I use that, I save it, import it, go to Canva, mess around with that, export it into Adobe, and then from Adobe I get everything settled, and then once it's through Adobe, I'm basically YouTube ready for what I want. But with current ones, I do it where all I have to do, since I already have the thumbnail and everything made on Adobe, I can easily duplicate it, go into it, and change what's needed. For example, with current ones, why it's so easy is because since I already have the first episode and the playlist thumbnail made by then all I have to do is duplicate it, go into it, and change the episode number. Very, very simple. It takes about 5 minutes, so about 15 minutes for 3 episodes. And then I don't like admitting it, but the title and description take about 3 hours to do. But that's mostly because I end up writing, deleting because I want it not to be too much of a spoil when I'm making the title, and more I don't know how to word it, like, yeah, I don't know how to word it, but just less spoil, so more spoil free. And that's a chief, and I'm out of magic. Is it Z? Nope, that's that. Do I have? I don't have it yet. Yikers. Ow, okay, cool. Please don't hit Lydia. Okay, I didn't. Wait. I didn't. Oh. Okay. But it's the same with the description. I do a lot of deleting and then rewriting just to make sure that it is all good. Okay, bandit leader, can you calm down? So, a whole process, I want to say, takes about 2 days, and that is because the recording, the thumbnail, the title, and description take about a day, and then the creation of like posting them and uploading them take another, like, I want to say like 3 hours or longer. So what I'm usually doing during then is like watching a YouTube video or something while they update and everything. So it takes a bit. But that's everything I do basically with this channel and the videos. I wanted to explain it, and I didn't think I'd go that in detail, but I'm fine with it. I really need my mana to come back. Ow. Just die! Jeesh! Yep, cool. Gotcha. Okay. This must be armor from some of the extra content. Okay. But I am hoping that you guys are enjoying this video. It was a lot of... We're not done yet. We still have like 10 minutes. But a lot of it was just me rambling. I apologize. But I do that a lot. And I do think it's better than when I'm just silent. Because that's how I was during my Kinchi series. And I'd watch back the videos and stuff. I'm like, oh, I could have talked at that point. I could have talked at that point. And to me, I'd rather, as a viewer, I'd rather watch the game but also listen to the person talking and everything. So if there's like a little bit of silence, I don't mind, but if there's too much silence, it's a me thing where I get really bored. So I end up either skipping or watching someone else. What is that? Madness ore. Has to be from some of the extra content. I don't know. Is there more things to smith in? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I went right path. Yep, I did. I also can't speak. I said path. It doesn't look like there's any madness stuff. Oh, well, we'll figure out what it is soon. We did level up though, so that is massive. Go magic. Destruction. We want apprentice. Nice. But I do still, I don't know why, after like every video I've watched, it still is that way, but I still sound nervous when recording for some reason. And I know it comes across as that, but I'm not when I'm recording. Most of the time I'm very confident in what I'm saying, but also even when I'm talking in like person and everything, it is very hard for me to find certain words. So people have told me like that comes off as like being nervous and stuff, even though it isn't like that. Like it's not meant to be like that. So I wanted to clarify that. Also, I do want to clarify one other thing, which is you all have probably noticed, and when I was younger and everything, everyone has asked like, oh, what's that accent and stuff like that. But as you can probably tell when I'm recording and everything, I don't, there's some words that I can't fully say, like it sounds a bit weird. That is because I have a speech impediment with my R's. So certain things with my R's, unless I smile and talk, I can't say, or like I miss say. And then there's also some words I just can't say. So I wanted to get that out of the way, just in case people end up commenting about it. That is why. But I am enjoying YouTube and recording and everything a lot, and I will be honest with you, and only people that will know are people that have watched all the way to this point. First, what is this?
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Honey brew mead?
Ever had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
Sure.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune. Thank you.
Thank you. what I was gonna say though, because you won't know until you're at this point, and I am actually going to shout him out because and I'll be honest, I acted that, so you know, like you're a kid and you get like your Christmas presents and you're like really excited and like that emotion. So I had that the other day, and that is because I got my first comment on YouTube. I know, cringy, whatever you want to say, but it was really cool. And it was on my kimchi videos, so they've been out I think 4 weeks now. But his name, I hope I'm not butchering it, but it is Autoroman, something like that. I apologize if I butchered it, but I really wanted to give him a shout out for commenting. And if you guys want me to, because or the odd, I'll probably shout out everyone that comments just because I love interactions that way. So if you want to comment. But later on, if we get too many comments, I might pick like 15. No, that's probably too much, isn't it? Like 10 to 15 people to shout out towards the end of the video, of every video, and it's gonna be different like every time. And I'll probably do that all the way through my entire YouTube. So yeah, that's something cool. And if you watched all the way through this video, you would know that. So yeah, that sounded awkward as fuck, but that is just who I am. Let's see. So also, if you do leave comments and they are helpful tips, I'm usually 3 episodes ahead, so just know that. Who is this? Nope. So what that means is, if you make, for example, if you make a comment for episode 1, 2, and 3, I won't, well, so I'll read the comments as soon as the first episode drops. As soon as like every episode drops, I'll read the comments, but I won't be able to take those tips or anything until 3 episodes after, which means episode 1, 2, and 3, if you give me a tip, like for example, I was watching another YouTuber and he was wearing heavy armor and sneaking. It was his first time playing Skyrim. He was like, oh, sneaking's ass, because he was using heavy armor. So if I went on and did that, and you'd post and you'd comment a tip being like, oh, you're in heavy armor because someone did that to him, I would read it and I'd fix it, but you guys wouldn't see the fix until episode 4, 5, and 6. So it'd be like that. But I'm getting sidetracked from everything. The quest is way up there. I'm rambling and walking and talking. But that's just how it is. I am going to go over to this Guardian Stone, I want to say is what it's called. I forgot its name. Which one is it? The hang on. Atronach? I want to say. There's another set of Atronach. Observe a portion of incoming spell damage and have a larger pool of magic, but recover it more slowly. No. No. So let's see here. How much gold do I have? I should have bought a horse. Same there as well, because I just caught myself. If certain things also sound familiar. So horse is like the one you ride on and everything, but then if I don't know why it'd come up in Skyrim, I just want to like explain like how everything works with like my talking and everything is horse. So what a horse is like the vehicle for carrying away dead people. So like you see how they sound familiar, horse and horse. It's kind of like that for a lot of things. So if I'm saying something that you don't fully, or like, why would he say that? Like that type thing. There'll be context clues obviously to like what I'm talking about. but just know that if it sounds like something that doesn't make sense, it's probably because I don't mean that word. What is going on here?
Need something?
Okay. Okay. No questions asked. But yeah. So my timer is about to go off. So what I'm about to do is end it. So that is it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun recording it. I talked a lot, but it was stuff I wanted to talk about anyways. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, and also leave a comment. I'll reply, I'll read it. I read every single comment, no matter what. Even when we get to even more people, I'll read the comment. I don't mind. Also, I do want to say one thing with a comment. Let's go for what's your favorite side quest? I might have already asked that. I have shit memory. But for now, what's your favorite side quest? Like, it could be a Daedra quest. I do know I asked what your favorite Daedra quest is, so maybe not that, but any side quest besides that. So that also counts as guilds. So like the Thieves Guild, Winter College, yep. I can't speak right now. The College of Winterhold, that's the word I was going for. The Companions, stuff like that. Also like small side quests, like there's one I really enjoyed, which was when I turned into a vampire for the first time. I hated it because it was before Dawnguard and everything. So I went on the side quest over towards Marthal and turned back into a human. That was a fun side quest. So that was an example. Also, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content that I make. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.